No, it's this, right, Dustin?
Yeah, it's that. It's that one. I'm going to have to steal that off of the recording of this.
Yes.
I already have one.
Everybody needs that just for when they're having a bad day.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. You're welcome.
Or, you know, when you go to a live,
when you go to a marked event and it and print it, it's fine.
Yeah, I will print. We can get T-shirts with it.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph. We're talking about how we're going to get T-shirts of me doing this.
My beverage of choice.
Is that
Hello,
good?
Katie.
I like it. I'm the only one in my house.
We have a friend. We have a friend.
We have a Dustin.
Hi.
We have a Dustin. Because we don't know shit about Mothman.
Do you really not?
Okay, so.
I know bits and pieces.
So, we said we were going to talk about list me. Oh, I was like, list me, please. What?
Okay.
See, here comes the other one.
Yeah, mine's somewhere in the back. Oh, he's currently in the window.
You want to say hey to everybody? I know you have to get on here to say hey. You want to say hey? No, don't lay down on my thing. Turn around. Okay. Look.
Haley said, "Yay, Mothman."
So
that's why she's here.
Right.
So, sorry, Jasper. You've already tried to rip my arm off. We said we were going to start talking about some different stuff and not just do readings, just to make it a little more interesting.
But we're still doing readings.
Readings. We just are going to do some chitty chat about cool shit. Cryptids, ghosticles.
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 What's a new word?
Ghost testicles?
That's exactly what I was going for. Ghosticles. We're going to talk about ghosticles. Anyway, so we chose Mothman, and I thought, who better than to talk about this and to bring on than Dustin, the person that knows all kinds of information about random weird shit.
Mothman is my favorite cryptid.
Really?
Yeah, I love Mothman.
I know.
I have a little Mothman t-shirt.
Oh, Jesus. Aww. Hi, Stacy. Okay, so we decided Mothman would be good to talk about tonight.
I don't want to talk to him. He's got a Mothman.
He's decked out in Mothman tonight.
He chills with me on my desk.
That my knowledge of Mothman is very limited.
Right.
Now, the only, because I've never really delved into it. I did today. I was listening to stuff today, and it was putting me to sleep as we were driving back from Columbus. Because I was trying to listen to one of those, let's talk about blah, blah, and it was the most voice that I've ever heard in my life. So I was learning some of it, but the extent of my knowledge of Mothman before was from the freaking Mothman prophecies, because I saw the movie, and I don't know a lot about it because I never really jumped into it. Missy, do you have a lot of knowledge of Mothman?
I do not. I know that I love him, and that's all that matters.
He's great. So talking about Mothman is weird because you've got to get into like World War II and Native American curses as well.
See, this is why I wanted you on here, because you'll know stuff. So when I'm listening to stuff, it's like, okay, there was this shit that happened in the 60s, possibly in the 1800s before, but we're not sure if that's the same thing. Oh, and it was happening over here. And oh, this culture says this, and this culture says that, and blah, 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 in this really monotone voice.
Yeah. So when... Goodness, okay. So basically at Point Pleasant, West Virginia, where all this happened, there was a... give me a second. I've got to let a cat out before she destroys my carpet.
Okay.
What is it with cats?
Gals from That's Why We Drink do a good Mothman episode. Oh, see, I was looking for one today. Hi, Melissa. I was looking for one today, and there was not a good one. So I have the Dustin.
Hi.
We have the Dustin.
We have the Dustin.
Yeah. Point Pleasant had was kind of infamous already before Mothman because they had like a government facility that some of the townsfolk worked in, and in order to go, they had to ride a bus with blacked out windows, so they didn't see like what was going on. And it wasn't them working on the atomic bomb. It wasn't.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
However, that facility closed down after a bomb dropped on Hiroshima, and it never opened again.
Okay, so this must have been what they were talking about, that there was a facility out there where they. Okay,
yes,
gotcha.
Yeah, it was the Point Pleasant munitions facility, and it was based. I think everyone else just called it like the TNT plant because munitions is a hard word to say, especially if you live in Virginia. But so we'll get into that later, but that plays an important role in like what Mothman could be. But there was also a Native American battle there called the Battle of Point Pleasant, and the chief, I think his name was Corncob or Cornstalk. I don't remember.
It was something with corn.
It was something with corn.
It's corn.
It's corn.
He may have also cursed the ground.
Oh.
But we're also not sure on that 100%. But yeah, Mothman first showed up in 1966 on November 15th.
Ooh.
That's my birthday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that's why he likes Mothman. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, it's what started it.
Redmond says corn planter.
Well, that might be it. If it's corn, Keith knows it. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, the first official sighting of Mothman was November 15th, 1966. Two married couples were out on a stretch of road where people like to drag race. And they ended up seeing something like this huge man-like thing with big eyes and wings. And it just kind of chased them down this drag strip as they were going like 100 miles an hour. They get back to town and they have these like claw marks on the top of their car where they said that it kept trying to like, they thought it was attacking them, but some people thought that he was just trying to like sit on their car and just like get a grip, but no one knows for sure. And then after that, the newspapers picked it up. There's actually a newspaper, I think it's the Point Pleasant Registry from November 16th of 1966 that you can look up, and they have like the first official sketch of Mothman, and it's pretty cool. But he gets seen various times after that, like always chasing cars and sitting on fences ominously, some like real bad boy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And this goes on for like a year. The newspapers get really into it. There's actually a reporter from Ohio that gave him the name Mothman because someone wanted to call him the Mason County Moth, but that name didn't stick.
I'm sorry, it cut out on me. I'm going to see what's going on with my computer.
Oh.
Keep going.
Yeah. A lot of people come up with reports of Mothman in Point Pleasant for like that entire year. And then in December, I think it was December 16th of 1967, a few days before that, there are tons of reports of Mothman sitting on the Silver Bridge, which is the bridge that connects Ohio and Virginia. And on December 16th, Mothman disappears from the bridge, and the bridge ends up collapsing. And I think 51 people fell in the river, and 46 of them died. So that sort of started the whole Mothman's a harbinger of death, or he's warning people of coming tragedy. Because in all of the Mothman reports, he's never like attacking anyone. Mm-hmm. He's just kind of trying to chill.
He's just there. He's just
checking things out.
He's just checking things out and doing his thing, and people are blaming him for shit. Damn it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like people, some dogs went missing and they blamed Mothman for it. But
yeah, I heard something about what was it, like 100-something pound German Shepherd or something?
Yeah, it was supposedly like lifted up off the ground and tossed, but that was, the story goes that it tried to like attack him and he like defended himself. So he's innocent.
Were they there?
I don't know.
Right.
Were you there?
I wish. I would marry.
So, okay. So here's my question, because I have. So, what is your thoughts on anything after that Mothman being around after the whole Point Pleasant thing?
Well, after the whole Point Pleasant thing, the book The Mothman Prophecies was written, and it was the Mothman Prophecies book is just a detailed account of everything that happened. It's actually a really good read. But I don't know. I like to believe that maybe it exists, but at the same time, there's been so much talk, and it's such a popular cryptid that it could result in what we call a tulpa. Any ideas on what a tulpa is?
No, but I have my ideas of what it could be.
What's that?
I don't know. Well, no, I'm saying like with the whole thing, I feel like it's like people heard it, so they're just going to be like, oh, well, this is what it is. And everything's going to eventually just that the cause of that is because of Mothman. And he was there, just like he was there for 9/11. But
oh, yeah. There was that whole thing, too.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about Mothman being there at 9/11. But
when's the last time that somebody actually saw him?
Probably this month.
Really?
I mean, yeah, there are Mothman sightings all the time.
See, that's what I was listening to it, and it sounded like, okay, he was here, and then he just freaking disappeared. And then all these people are like, if there's a major event, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I saw Mothman. But did you really?
Right. See, that's the thing. Like, Point Pleasant, there are so many, like, the origin, there are so many reports of Mothman being there. And then, like, the whole Harbinger of Death thing shows up. And then it just snowballs from there to where it becomes national and then international, and Mothman's just everywhere.
Right.
So, again, I don't know how I feel about that. It could very well be a tulpa, which is a thought form. Okay. Basically, it's like the old saying of if you think something about yourself, it'll eventually come true. Right? Giving your thought and energy into this creates what we call a thought form. And it's kind of like Freddy Krueger in a way.
Right. Stephanie, I used to live by Piggly Wiggly.
I was going to say Piggly Wigglies are a dime a dozen where we're from.
I hated Piggly Wiggly.
I've never. I
hated that Piggly Wiggly. Yeah. Anyway, I used to live one. You were really wanting to see everybody. Say hi.
He wants his
Hello,
spot.
Cat. Yeah, I've never been to a Piggly Wiggly.
It's just a grocery store.
Is it? I thought it was a gas station.
No, that's a Buc-ee's.
No, that's a Wawa.
That's a Wawa.
A Wawa? I've never been to a Wawa. A Wawa?
A Wawa.
How are you sisters and you've never been to a Wawa?
Did you never go to one when you went up there?
When you were in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
If I did, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
You would remember.
It was a long time ago.
You don't forget a Wawa. When
you would remember.
Forget a Wawa. Okay.
I've been twice and it was special both times.
Yes. Coffee.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, so like Mothman origins, if the secret government facility that closed down after the bomb in Hiroshima was dropped was indeed like atomic testing, then part of cooling off uranium involves running like water over it constantly. Mm-hmm. And the issue with that is after it runs over the uranium, it becomes a little bit irradiated. Mm-hmm. And they had nowhere else to dump it but back into like the natural rivers. So if that happened, it could have mutated I think they're called sand cranes.
I was hearing that. They were talking about different kinds of owls and cranes that could have mutated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so sand cranes are just big water birds. They can get like a wingspan of 6 foot, something like that. And they have like red circles around their eyes, which is one of the big points about Mothman, is that his eyes were supposed to be red. And then the other one was a barred owl. Not a barn owl, but a barred owl. They have more like pigment in their eyes that make them really shiny so that they can see at night. Mm-hmm. So whenever a light's casted into their eyes, they get shinier than most animals. So that also could have given off like the weird tint that people claim Mothman got.
Yeah, I've heard the owl one.
Yeah, so my thought process is that in my mind, everything sounded like The only thing that makes me kind of go, it's the claw marks on on top of the car. That's the only thing that kind of makes me go. But then it could have been an animal.
Yeah.
And if stuff's leaking into the water supply there, could the people be hallucinating?
So yeah, it could have been hallucinations. It could have also just been mass hysteria.
Right.
Just like maybe these couples, like the two married couples, they may have just wanted attention, and
I mean, it was the late 60s too.
Yeah.
It could have been
lots of fun stuff floating around in those days. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have like popped some acid. It could have been.
And then any animal will look kind of crazy.
Yeah, they popped some acid, started swinging, and there was a crane in front of them. And then just got crazy from there.
This topic reminds me of Hemlock Grove.
Have you ever watched that show?
No.
Yes. Loved it.
Isn't it off of Netflix now?
I don't know. I haven't.
Yeah, I think it's gone.
Yeah, I think they removed
Raymond said the festival is still a blast. I mean, you know.
I want to go to the festival.
Same.
Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Yeah, then there was also the Indian or Native American chief cornstalk, cob, or planter.
Corn something.
Yeah. He supposedly died in the Battle of Point Pleasant, and as he was dying, his son said that he placed a curse on the land of Point Pleasant. Mm-hmm. However, there have since been uncoverings of a dramatized play version of the Battle of Point Pleasant, mm-hmm. in which the whole like curse thing pops up. So it could have just been written for the play, or the play could have taken it from fact. No one knows for sure.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
You did it again. And I know it's a setting that my cats have set, and I don't know how to make it stop.
What's it doing?
It's just the screen. It's going to sleep.
Mine's doing it too. It's not just you.
Okay. Mine's not.
So I'm just going to keep wiggling my mouse every once in a while. I'm going to try to remember. So, what was I going to say? So, the prophecy section of it.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how many people actually had the prophecy. And so I heard 2, and they were like, several people had this prophecy after they encountered Mothman.
Yeah. So I think like the actual number before the Silver Bridge fell is 2.
It was 2?
It was 2 before the Silver Bridge fell. Then afterwards, more people were like, oh yeah, I saw it too.
Well, yeah, I don't believe anybody that says stuff afterwards.
Yeah. Same.
So me being me, and you know me, I like to play devil's advocate and go, yeah, but. So what's the likelihood that they couldn't have just been a little psychic and didn't know it?
Well, they definitely could have been. I mean, we're just looking at right now physiological reasons or physiological ways to create Mothman, but it very well could have been like a spirit animal that just fucked up everyone's third eye suddenly, and now they can all just see this crazy ass fey creature.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Do you think he's real?
In some semblance, yeah.
Yeah.
There's also an alien story at Point Pleasant around the same time.
Yeah, I heard some of that. I didn't get into it because I started falling asleep while I was driving, listening to it. And I figured it would be safer for me to drive in 5 o'clock traffic without it on.
All that I really know about the alien thing is it started after the first Mothman sighting. There was a dude in town. I don't remember his name, but we're gonna call him Tom.
Sounds like a good name.
He sounds like a Tom.
Is it the guy that wrote the book?
No. This is a dude who was like, he was known for something. I just don't remember what that thing was. So he wasn't known for.
He was known for something.
Yeah.
Tom. He was important somehow.
Yeah. He was driving on that same like drag strip, and he ended up seeing what he described as like a car with no wheels that was completely chromed out, and it had like no windows. And when the there was like a seamless door that opened, and there was a blue man inside, and I think his name was Indrid Cold. He like told this dude his name, and then he told him a bunch of shit that I don't remember. And originally Tom, after everyone, like the couples freaked out about Mothman and it became newsworthy the next morning, Tom stepped forward and he was like, oh yeah, I saw Mothman too, and he was driving this crazy fucking car. And then the rest of the town's like, that's stupid, Mothman wouldn't drive, he's got wings. And so then he changed his story and it became like an alien thing.
And that's where Blue Man Group came from.
Exactly.
Oh. Yeah, I've never been like, okay, so I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I liked the movie. The movie was cool.
I remember it has the one gray-haired man that isn't George Clooney in it.
Richard Gere.
That one.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the movie, and that honestly, that's the only that was like the first time I think even got any information about Mothman, because like I said, you know, I like ghosties more.
Yeah.
Ghosticles. I don't like ghosticles. I like ghostesses. With the exception of Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's cool.
Bigfoot, I want to go find. Yeah, for some reason.
I listened to.
Chris is with me on that one. Chris doesn't get into all this paranormal shit, but Bigfoot, he will tell you that he saw Bigfoot in the woods in Pearl, Mississippi. Oh, he also saw a pterodactyl there too. So there's that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Was the pterodactyl Mothman?
Oh, you know? I don't know. Could have been. Now, I've explained the pterodactyl away from him. I was like, you don't understand the wingspan the owls have when they fly. And if they're up high enough and they just happen to be flying out during the day, it's going to look huge.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, owls are crazy big.
So I've kind of, because he was like, it was a shadow. I said, that could have been an owl flying during the day. Damn it. Okay, sorry. I did it again.
You're okay.
And it just I'm just going to randomly hit different things. Okay.
Laura says Bigfoot gets around.
Apparently.
Well, yeah, there are. Someone's got like an entire migration chart for Bigfoot. Because if he lives in the forest and he eats from the forest, he would have to migrate to keep up with seasonal shit.
Yeah. I agree. I think we should do like different cryptids for a while and then do some different haunted locations.
Haunted items. Yep.
I'm more interested in cryptid now than I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, you know me. I'm a very big, don't believe shit type person.
Skeptic.
You don't believe stuff until you're.
She's a skeptic.
I'm a very big skeptic.
You're skeptical until you're out there with a butter knife stabbing the earth.
Hell yes. Hell yes. And we didn't play that shit off either.
There was so much giggling.
Yeah.
Take a knife and just you can peel it, just lightly peel it. I can't help you right now. My child wants to. So yeah, I'm a skeptic on some things. There are a few things that, while I'm very skeptical on, make more sense than other things.
Right.
Like 100% can see a Bigfoot type creature living out in the woods and people not knowing it. Totally could see that. Still on the fence on the Mothman thing.
Oh yeah.
So what about like the Loch Ness Monster?
Like the history on it, or whether I believe in it?
Whether you believe in it.
No. Not really. I think the Loch Ness Monster may have just been a big fucking fish that people saw and then turned it into a tourist attraction.
I mean, I kind of want a little sticker of Nessie on the clinic wall. I've asked.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm with you on that. It could have just been a big ass fish.
That's what I'm thinking. I was like,
give me a second, cat.
Laura said I was too. And okay, so when it comes to me being skeptical, when it comes to spirits, that type stuff, I am skeptical to a certain degree, but I have had my own experiences that keep me from being super skeptical. I totally believe there's spirits out there. Do I believe that people fake that shit all the time? Absolutely. Do I believe that people go to big, huge places looking for all this wonderful evidence and they all magically get evidence? Do I believe they're bullshit? Yes, because I just don't think that spirits are going around just willy-nilly performing for everybody like clapping seals. I just
agree.
Don't believe it. You said maybe. It's got to go maybe. I mean, there may be some that were entertainers when they were alive and decided they wanted to freaking entertain. But
yeah.
So what about the chupacabra?
The chupacabra, it could have been a bunch of stuff. Like it mostly happens in Hispanic neighborhoods, so it just could have been a real fucked up dog.
That's yeah.
She giggled as she walked out when you said that.
You said fucked up dog.
It could have been. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so Stacy said there's reports of the Loch Ness monsters in other parts of the world.
There are, but those didn't start.
But could it be just a fish or like a river snake, something like that we've not found yet?
It could have been. It could have just been like a log that popped up in the wrong way.
And I think it's like anything else.
Yeah.
There are some pictures that actually might be something, but I don't know we don't know what it is. But then there's some of them like, oh please, you can't tell that that's a big floating bunch of garbage going through the water. So yeah, I believe I 100% believe there's so many things out there that we do not know about because
lots of animals that we haven't discovered.
And then there's the whole alien section, which we'll have to do an alien one time.
Right.
Universe is way too big for only one little fucking planet to have living things on it. Sorry, it's just way too big. There's other stuff out there. Do I think it's little green men? No. Do I think they're smarter than us? I think that pretty much anything is smarter than a human being, to be honest with you at the moment. But that's just me being
I know quite a few human beings that there's lots of things smarter than them.
There was there's a really interesting alien story. from Africa, I think, that deals with like an elementary school. I can't remember where it's from, but it's like they went on some field trip somewhere and they ended up they were in like a field or a playground, something like that. And the chaperones turned away for a second and the kids all started freaking out and they were all taken to like a counselor or whatever, and or at least the kids that were freaking out were taken to a counselor and were told they were like working with drawings to like, oh, draw what scared you or draw what is freaking you out. And they all basically drew the same like ship. So that was interesting. Some of them even drew it at home. It was weird. I need to look up where that was from.
Well, and I would, in my opinion, I think that younger children are more honest than adults by far when it comes to seeing something they don't understand. I would believe a small child coming up to me telling me they saw an alien before I'd believe an adult.
Yes, it was in so it was in Ruwa, Zimbabwe at the Ariel School. Ariel.
I just emptied it. It's a brand new bag.
Ariel.
Yes, 62 pupils aged between 6 and 12 said that they saw one or more silver craft descend from the sky and land on a field trip near their school. One or more creatures dressed all in black then approached the children and telepathically communicated to them a message with an environmental theme, frightening the children, causing them to cry. That was it. Yeah, they like had them draw pictures and everything, and they all just, and again, like 6 years old to 12 years old, and all of them drew the same spaceship is really weird when you consider that kids are not that accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I have seen something in that realm. We were driving home one night from a show, and we were in two separate cars because I was driving one car. My husband was driving another car because his friend was, we were the designated drivers, and his friend was out. So he was driving him, and I was driving behind him, and we saw the same thing because he called me. He goes, "What the hell was that?" And it was just, weird lights in the sky. But me, I'm like, we live close to the airport. It could have been anything, but it didn't look like the normal things you see. So, hello, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Who knows what it was? But again, plus I will say that, leaders like to keep things so you don't have mass hysteria, obviously.
Yeah.
So they're talking about aliens. I know we went from Mothman to aliens. Now we're talking about aliens. We just all over the damn place.
That's what we do. ADHD.
We are talking about aliens. Woo-hoo. Also, speaking of, hi Keith.
You can't.
See, I like talking to people. Okay, so I have not studied into all this stuff, and I like learning about it and learning people's opinions. Like I said, I'm a skeptic, so my opinions usually, I don't know if I believe that or not. I believe there's things out there that we don't understand. And I'm not going to even try to explain what those things are because I don't know. Because I know the things that I've experienced and I've seen, so I know that stuff is there. And but there's plenty of things out there we don't understand, and it fascinates me, and I like learning about it. So
yeah,
it makes me want to go hunt things. Not hunt things like bang bang, but like go find things and go
investigate.
Thank you.
I was thinking of I've been thinking for a year or so now of getting like the cameras that we have and taking some of the group up to just like shoot a documentary or just like a small thing of us trying to find Mothman.
That would be fun.
Like, I want to like film the drive up there because our drives get interesting sometimes.
Depends on who's driving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not me at night, because apparently I just guess and hope that I'm in the lines when I'm tired.
If Missy's driving, the video's going to look like a diagonal video because we're just going to be on our side the whole time.
Only when I turn left. All right.
Any turn.
Any turn.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah. So, okay. So if y'all have some things that you want to talk about, and we'll get information on it. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't know. Missy's been around people that know more about this stuff for longer than I have.
Mm-hmm.
So she may know some stuff that I don't know.
Ask me about cryptids, I'll tell you.
We'll just bring Dustin. Dustin, we're going to have Cryptid Hour with you. Like
Cryptid Hour.
Okay.
Cryptids with Dustin.
TM.
Well, we also I'm also working. I'm almost finished with the full script for the podcast that I want to do.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was originally going to just be about cryptids, but then I found like this really fucked up town that involves a bunch of crazy shit. Like witches, a Loch Ness monster, a bunch of death, a tower, a book that's locked up in a cage in the library still. It's weird.
Nice.
Is it far
Stephanie
away?
says she's a fan of haunted locations. Me too. I love
too.
haunted.
And it's Midwestern, I think.
Oh.
So is it going to be a video podcast or just audio?
Probably just audio. I want it to be me, Steve, and Brian. I want to talk about the stuff while they react to it and ask questions, kind of like this is.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to save people the trouble of having to look at our faces for 30, 40 minutes.
Lord. So we talked a little bit about Mothman. Got a little info on that because that was kind of requested last week.
Who requested it?
Was it
I think
Kaylee?
it was Kaylee.
Oh.
If we continue to do cryptids for the rest of what month is this? May. We'll do cryptids for the rest of the May. Do y'all have one that y'all want to, or we could do? I mean, some of them are there's like not a lot of information on, so you could probably do a couple, just a different couple. I'm down for that. I mean, I'm always down for Bigfoot info, but I feel like that's going to be like a plethora. That would have to be like a slimmed down version.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of Bigfoot stories.
I would love if we did Bigfoot to do stories like in the Ohio, Kentucky area if there's stuff in this area just around the people that are on here, so we can be like, ooh. So then we get in trouble because all these people start traipsing through the woods to find Bigfoot. I will say, in the Bigfoot realm, we were driving to, where were we going to? I don't remember where we were going to. We were going somewhere. And there was this little bitty town. Maryland? Maryland?
That's a state.
I know, but it was in Maryland. It was like Maryland was not the town. It was a little bitty town in Maryland. I think it was Maryland.
Give me a second. My cat's eating a Kleenex.
Oh gosh.
Stop.
See, that's why I like talking to different people, because different people have different information.
And cats that eat napkins.
Cats that eat napkins. I have a dog that will eat anything that you put in front of her. Doesn't matter if you put it in front of her, she'll find it and eat it.
I have a Brian that does similar things.
It was a little town. I think it was Maryland, Maryland, that we stopped, and there was nothing there except for like 2 little gas stations. And when you walked in, it was like Bigfoot everything. So I don't know if it was like an area where there was like I think they do Bigfoot stuff there too, like an area where there must have been a sighting or something. But
in Maryland,
I think it was Maryland. I can't remember. As we were driving, I don't even remember where we were going. We were going somewhere and we stopped. Oh, yeah. It was when we went to DC.
It says Southern Maryland is a hotbed of Bigfoot activity.
Okay, then. That's why.
Bigfoot in Harford County.
I don't remember where it was. Anyways, we stopped on the way there and we stopped on the way back because we just it was like one of those little small country stores that had everything. You could buy clothes there. You could buy food there. It had everything. It was like a country version of Buc-ee's and smaller.
Right.
So it was more like a Stuckey's.
A Stuckey's. But it was.
Maryland has a hoagie place named Bigfoot's.
See? Road trip to Maryland.
Bigfoot and sandwiches.
Yeah.
I'm done with Maryland.
Why?
Baltimore.
Fuck Baltimore.
That sounds like a House of Ill repute. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
Bigfoot's hoagies.
So since we have been on here just to chat, if somebody wants a reading, we'll do a reading. If not, we can draw for the week.
You know, they really missed the chance to call that place Bigfoot's 12-incher.
And that's why we love Dustin, because he takes it out.
You have to wonder, you know?
Yeah.
How you hanging, Bigfoot?
I'm
Because you got big feet.
Yeah, but imagine all the hair.
See, why are you reading my stat on my head?
Or is it like a dog?
True, is it?
Is it like a red missile?
Oh my God, this is going so south. I am sorry. I apologize ahead of time. And Laura's puking. Okay. All right. Okay, so do we want to draw for the week? Oh, geez. Are we drawing for the week?
Yes.
Oh, and while she's getting her shit together, so we have, well, this weekend, as in a few days, this weekend, we will be at the Sacred Journey Market. We'll be there. We'll be doing readings and we'll selling cool shit. Oh my God. There it is.
Bigfoot's favorite lipstick.
And we'll be at the Central Kentucky Mystical Market. We'll be doing readings and selling stuff. And you're going to be there too, Justin, aren't you? With Spirit Mechanics? Are you going to be there this weekend?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes.
I had to remember.
Wrong market. So we will be there this weekend. Then July 8th.
Mystic Nights.
Thank you.
7 Mile Winery in Ohio.
What time? Oh,
there it is. We have a visitor. We made it in the world.
Ask them if they like Sasquatch's tube steak.
Hey, Tiff, find this person. You need to tell them.
Bexley Health Marriott. Well, let's just put a bunch of names of companies together. It's about that time. And I'm not going to sing. I'm just saying it's about the time that they start showing up on our page. That's usually about the time they start showing up. So it's 1 to 9, July 8th.
7 Mile Winery, Mystic Nights.
Thank you.
Middletown, Ohio.
Thank you. We have a few spaces and they're very limited. Like we're down to like the last few spaces. So the only thing we have outdoor left is outdoors. So if you know anybody that's looking to go, it's $40 for a space outdoors. You have to bring a chair, table.
Canopy. Thank
you. I almost said tent. Do not bring a tent. We're not camping out there. But you can bring a canopy.
Canopy.
We'll be sending out more information to our vendors. But the cool thing about this event, it's free to get in. And there's really good wine. Still working on the food truck information. I guess we're going to have a meeting since all 4 of us will be in the same place this weekend.
Meeting on Saturday.
Yeah. Sometime Saturday we're having a meeting. And then, so we're excited about that one. This is the first time that we've done an outdoor event. We're doing this with Ascending Astrology, which is Purple Shadow Creations. Did I say that right? And Ascending Shadows, which is Purple Shadow Creations, and Ascending Astrology.
Tiff said that the bot looked like the witch from Pirates.
Shelly's like Ascending Shadows. See, words, so not good for me. We have on. We don't have a website for Mystic Nights, but on our triplegoddessgifts.com website, we do have a page that has a list of all the vendors and readers that we have signed up. Saturday,
Steve.
are you talking about Mystic Nights is 1 to 9, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m.?
I think he's talking about our meeting.
Oh, meeting. I don't know.
Sometime.
I'm hoping that we're so busy this weekend that we don't have time for a meeting. Then we'll have to have it after with beverages. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
See, Steve, I know you. I got you.
I'm brain dead.
Same.
And then
In
August 19th and 20th, we will be at the Holiday Inn in Erlanger off of Airport Boulevard Road for the Sacred Journey Market. Yeah, I know. I heard how much you got tickets for, and I really want to go.
I'm going.
You know what? If I'm meant to go,
then
I will make lots of money Saturday, and there will be tickets available, and I will buy them, and I will go.
Mothman will bring you tickets.
Mothman will bring me tickets. Sweet. Yes, I want to go to that so bad.
The cat's just kind of chilling here.
That's nice. Mine's not chill. So August 19th and 20th, Squirrel, Sacred Journey Market at Holiday Inn, Erlanger. That's Airport Boulevard. It's over at the CVG, close to CVG Airport. We will be there.
Ready to party.
I have not posted who's coming yet because we are still finalizing some things. We have, we can say who the featured people are, right?
Am I one of them?
You're
Not
always
yet.
featured.
Not yet.
We're going to hold off on that one because
we need to finalize that.
Yeah, because we could do what we were going to do this last time, but we were unable to do. Anyway, we'll discuss that. Anyway, so it's a great event. It's $10 for the day to get in, or $15 for the weekend. Good prices, lots of cool vendors, lots of cool healers, lots of cool readers. It's just badass, and you get.
I'll be there.
It's cool shit.
Yeah, he's there.
It's a good time. Always.
It is fun. Always fun. And shit. Sorry. Did y'all hear me say shit?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Very
My screen went
loudly.
black again. Sorry. I'm sorry. Brain. I swear.
You were talking about how I'm the best vendor at your events always, and that never changes.
So Dustin's our bouncer sometimes too. He was a bouncer at the last event.
I did really good.
You
I
did do really
protected.
good.
I protected Meemaw.
Yeah. I'm.
Me too.
I know Nick wanted a reading. Oh. Nick said he's the best vendor.
I don't even know who you are.
We put him at the front.
He has all the earrings.
He has all the
Oh, it's
earrings.
that guy. I do know you. Okay. Rest in power, Meemaw. That was we saw a Super Bowl commercial with that in it, and it's been a thing ever since.
Oh Lord.
Stacy said, there might be a fight in here.
Look, you guys can fight about it all you want, but there's only one other person on camera with them.
Okay, we've had Stacy on camera with us too.
Yeah, but is she here now?
Have we had Nick on camera with us before?
Have we had who?
Nick.
Nope.
Besides, I bet they've never called you mom.
No, they don't call me mom.
See, I win.
Stacy said I can be. Now Deb's in. It's over. She said I disagree.
It's done. It's done. Fight in the chat. Fight in the
I
chat.
think that all
Yeah,
of
go
our
ahead,
readers
fight.
and readers and healers are flipping amazing. I love them all.
One big happy family.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Deb won. Now,
Damn.
Deb's an OG.
Right.
Deb is an OG. Oh, yes, we are way too young to be called mom.
Did I ever tell you that when I first met you guys, I thought you were like in your 30s?
And I love you for that.
Yes.
That's not even me buttering you
I may
up.
have been in my 30s when you first met me.
Maybe. I mean, it would have only been like 2017.
You know, I wasn't in my 30s.
I thought you were, though, if that helps.
I was in my 30s when I met Spirit Mechanic. Like, I met Brian and Steve. I was still in my 30s.
Mm.
Because that was back in 2015.
Yeah.
Okay. Nick and Melissa, let's do one for the week.
Okay, we are doing readings. If you want a reading, I have Nick and I have Melissa on the list already.
Look at the cat in the window.
Kitty.
He's being an asshole.
Because he's sitting in the window?
No, because he's on camera. He's a drama queen.
Alicia.
Just like his dad.
Missy, we're going to have to speed it. Speed reading!
Well, for the week. I got mine for the week. Are you ready?
No, I'm not. I squirreled. Hold on.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Okay.
You ready, Freddie?
Mm-hmm.
I drew health for the week. So everybody make sure you take care of your physical body. Make sure you're taking care of yourself the rest of this week. Drink lots of water.
I got completion, ending something, sudden changes, walking away from something. So there's a completion, full circle, completing something this week. So drink lots of water and you have something that you're going to complete. Complete.
Oh, Melissa, thank you. I love you. Unfortunately, I am 50 years old.
I'm 27.
I have a son your age.
I am your son.
Technically, we are old enough to be your mom.
I know.
I'm not 50, though.
I always thought you were the old one, though. Or the
Everybody
older
thinks
one.
I'm the oldest one.
I should have been the middle child.
Yeah. Everybody thinks I'm the oldest one. I'm
I'm
not.
the oldest.
I'm the middle child.
I think
She's
it
5
might.
years older than me.
I think it might be your hair color.
Because it's dark.
Yeah. If that makes the darker hair makes you look older.
Okay, well I'll just bleach it. It's fine.
What I did.
Older than Missy. Yeah.
Cover that gray, baby. Cover that gray.
Can you hear my cat?
Alrighty, so
Yeah.
Mr. Nick.
Kind of agree with Dustin.
Yeah.
I kind of
give me
bleached
the
my hair this
validation.
weekend.
Give me the validation.
Love you. Love you, sissy.
Is it did I look older or is it because I act more mature than my big sister?
I think both. But at the same time, you are the cool sister.
Oh Lord. Now the fighting is going to start on this end.
You get 2. All right, let's
Okay.
draw these cards.
Who we got first?
Nick. Nick is first.
Nick.
Nick. This one's for you, buddy.
She can hang. That's why she's the cool sister.
Whatever. Fuck you all. All right, anyway.
Sometimes I can't.
Mm.
So I got Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's what I got.
Crossroads.
I got the Crossroads. I know you need some good cards. I have the Crossroads for you that you're stuck, afraid of moving forward with how your week's been going. It may be that you're just kind of stuck in a rut and need some time before you move forward. I don't know that I feel like you have any major life decisions coming right now. I feel like more. Hang on, I'm gonna draw another one. Damn! Sorry, my thing went off again.
You don't go off. It just gets a little darker where you're at.
Well, it goes off on my end completely.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's this that's doing it. Let's try this. I'm gonna draw another one on him. I think you need to take care of yourself right now. Some self-love.
I think
Well-
there's a murder happening in the background.
In my house,
Yes, that would be Skylar.
he's playing horror games, so maybe.
Well, I got receptivity. That's what I got for Nick. So whatever's going on, be receptive of what's coming to you. Quit pushing back on it because that stress is affecting you health-wise.
Yeah, you need to take care of yourself. Take some time.
Make sure you're taking care of your physical body.
Yes, that's what I said.
And your mental.
Yeah.
Both.
You spend all your time taking care of others. Don't forget to take care of you.
And if you're feeling down, just sing Bone Thugs Crossroads. It just pops in my head randomly all the time.
Or drink.
Or drink.
Drinking helps a lot.
No, drinking makes
Destroys your
you
liver.
feel worse.
No.
Drink water. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Who drinks water? This is why you can't hang.
I mean, I drink water in between. I do both. You drink
I
it
drink
in-
water too.
Hi,
I
Debbie.
do too. You have to make coffee with water.
So we've got Melissa next.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm staying on task.
I know, I'm not. I'm all over the place tonight.
Bourbon is made with water. Exactly, Deb. Deb spoke.
So that
I win.
counts. Okay, because I drink bourbon. But
Me
anyway,
too.
I got to cough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's your turn to go first. I was like,
You guys have turns?
Okay, so Melissa, take this time right now. I got abundance for you. Take this time right now to focus.
focus. Everybody focus.
Focus and set your intentions to manifest what it is that you want in abundance. So do it. I mean, just really put your mind to it, set your intentions, and manifest that shit.
And in that light, I got creativity. So I feel like you need to put some things together to make something new. So be creative, combine some things, make something new. Put things together, make it new. Be creative. Dustin's just looking at us like y'all are.
I'm nodding every so often. I did my part. I'm just here to listen now.
Hope that helps.
All right, Alicia is next.
That one wants to come out. You're welcome, Melissa. I had one that wanted to come out, and apparently you did too.
I got two.
No. Is yours romance related?
Yes.
So is mine.
Okay.
So I got the romance rune. So if you are in a relationship, you need to put some nurturing into that. You need to spend some time together, make a conscious effort, make an effort to put some time into that. If you are not in a relationship, then put yourself out there. So I don't know. Oh hell. Oh hell. That's what we got. Oh hell. So if you're not in a relationship, put yourself out there. Explore deep, meaningful connections with people, not fly by night type connections. Something meaningful, not just that. So either way, go ahead, Missy.
Well, my freedom and passion fell out for me. So you need to free yourself to do things that you were passionate about. You need to free yourself from what binds you that keeps you from doing the things that you are passionate about. Get out there and do some things that are what?
Quit holding on to shit.
Right.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did too. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
My computer went out.
I hope that helps. I don't know what's going on with our computers tonight. Your computer's doing it. Mine's doing it. Fark a duck.
So
Are you on laptops?
You need to take some time to.
It's plugged in. I've never had it do that before.
Take some time for you and do some things that you're passionate about. So maybe what she's saying relationship wise is rebuilding the relationship with yourself.
Could be. Could be.
So hope that helped you some.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Alicia. Who's next?
Keith.
Keith.
Oh, that's much better.
Were you fanning?
No, she said, oh, that's much better. I guess when we said that maybe it's the relationship with herself that she needs to do. Keith, here.
Present.
Present.
Am I first? No, you're first this time.
No, you're first.
Really? Well, she hadn't
Missy is.
finished.
Quit throwing shit.
That's why I'm saying, Alicia, that you need to free yourself up a little bit to do some of the things that you like to do that you're passionate about. All right, Mr.
We knew what you meant. Turmoil, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm first. Keith.
Well, yeah. How to use these cards. That is not the card I want.
She pulled the card. How to use
I pulled the instructions card. Keith, you need a
instructions.
Instruction manual.
We got you, Debbie. All right. Did you pull another one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got harvest. You need to invest in yourself. And I'm not talking about invest in yourself because you invest in yourself in your home. I'm thinking personally invest in yourself.
Take yourself out on the town.
Yeah. Take yourself out for a date.
Yeah.
And put some, yeah. Oh, shit.
Let somebody cook bacon for you.
Right? Invest in yourself. Put some time for yourself. Do some things
Have
for
some
yourself.
tacos.
You know, if you do take yourself out on a date, you know it'll always end the way that you want it to.
Well, I'm kind of confused.
I am not going to expound upon what Justin said. But anyway.
Well.
Not Saturday yet.
No, it's not.
Oh, jeez. Next. Are you?
I got the abundance card on you too, Mr. Keith. So you need to be focusing and setting your intentions and manifesting that shit. For you.
Okay.
Rodney is next.
Okay. And then anybody that's left, if y'all have a cryptid you want us to talk about next week, we can always bring more of these people. Yeah, he had a bad week last week. Good. Concentrate on you is good.
Yeah, let me know what cryptid you want to hear about, and if I don't know them, I'll start researching them.
Yes.
Chances are I'll know them, though.
It's your turn to go first, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Excuse me. I was unaware. So, Rodney, I got the outdoors card with you. You need to connect with nature, and you need to nurture your soul. You need to dig down deep, do some soul searching, woosah, and all of that jazz.
I got that you and Stacy need like a day for the two of you. You've had a lot going on. She's got a lot going on. Get a sitter. Spend some time to you. Not talking about work or anything like that. Not doing anything you have to. Just some time for the two of you. You could probably use the rest too. I hope you're feeling better. Next. Yes, in nature. You know,
Yes.
if you can get an overnight sitter, pack a fucking tent and just go.
Go camping.
Right?
It's not too hot yet. The bugs are
I
not.
feel like y'all spend a lot of time in nature anyway, but I think it would be good to do some healing and spending some time, the two of you. Just the two of you in nature, away from all the
kind
business.
of he needs to be out, and when I say soul searching and grounding, like, and kind of just, what's the word I'm looking for?
Bye, Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee.
I mean, I know there's no rest for the wicked and you'll have something planned in August. But one day, take one day.
Just relax.
Yes.
All right. So the last one we got is Debbie.
Debbie. You too, Melissa. Have a great rest of
You
your week.
too.
Bye.
Debbie. And nobody has told us what cryptid they want to talk about next week. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Welcome, Stacy. All right.
All right,
Yeah.
Miss Debbie. Your turn, Miss Mandy.
I got the star. Going after what you want. Being yourself. Being accepted for you. Freedom. All of that. So if there's something that you want, freaking go and get it. Get after it. Do it. Do it for you. There's something out there that you're supposed to be doing, that you're wanting to do, that you might not be going for. I think you need to go for whatever that is. Okay.
And in doing so,
So
make sure you're setting your boundaries. Make sure you stick to your guns and know when to say no. So if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. But do something for you. Just make sure you're setting your boundaries.
good. Bye, Stacy.
Bye, Stacy.
Deb, I know you do lots of pop-up events in the summer. I might want to do some. Possibly.
Yes, Deb.
Since they're becoming very popular.
Deb also said the dog man.
The dog man. I don't know about the dog man.
He was first seen in Michigan in 1887.
See? Lots of knowledge right there. This is why we had Dustin on.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll do the dog man. Next
Can't
Sunday.
do that.
Next Sunday. It depends because I may be doing something next Saturday. Not sure yet. Possibly. I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, I got to do flyers tomorrow. That's on my list. Don't let me forget that I made a list this morning and sent it to you.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
Text.
Rain? Deb, I need to, I'm going to get some flyers printed. So the next time I see you, I'll give you some because I know you like to take flyers with you when you go places.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get some this weekend too because we got some Mystic Market ones too. Mystic Night.
She'll slide into your DMs.
You slide. Yeah. I might feel your ear if you slide into my DMs. But anyway.
Yes, that's a whole nother subject.
Anyway. Thank y'all for coming on. We're going to do Dogman next week. Sound good? Dustin, you want to come on next week too?
Sure. I can.
Bring the Steve, bring the Brian, bring the whoever.
I mean, is Dogman a lot of information or can we squeeze in a couple?
We can squeeze in a couple.
We'll do Dogman and you pick one that you know is
I can pick one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Dogman and whatever Dustin picks.
Okay.
And it's mystery cryptid.
I know a bunch of mystery cryptids.
Mystery cryptid.
My favorite mystery cryptid is the squonk.
The who, what, when, where?
It's a squonk.
It's a squong.
The squonk comes from what was it? It was like fearsome critters of the lumber woods or something. And basically when lumberjacks first started cutting down all the forests and just deforesting the United States in general, which was very frowned upon later, they came into contact with a bunch of weird cryptids. One of them is the squonk, and he basically looks like a ball sack.
Is that why he's your favorite?
No, he's my favorite because if he sees the reflection of himself, or if someone else sees him, he bursts into tears and runs away because he's so ugly.
That's so sad.
Yeah, he's described as being a ball with very loose skin, a little bit of hair, moles, and warts. So he's kind of just like a warty nutsack.
With one ball.
Who cries a lot.
I have me a new name to call people.
A squonk.
A squonk.
That's so bad. Poor thing. Y'all are ridiculous. Okay. Dustin, thank you for coming and talking about Mothman with us. And we look forward to whatever mystery cryptid you bring next week and Dogman.
I'm going to send the picture of the squonk to the group chat, and I want to see what your reaction is.
It looks like
It does, doesn't it?
a hamster. Or a grub with legs.
I feel bad for it now.
I would cry too. Oh.
Yeah, that's a squonk.
Bless it.
Well, now I'm sad. Thanks. I'm going to go cry. It's going to be
just like we're going to have to start calling you the squonk.
No. No.
Instead of Mandy's Meats.
I still get emails about that.
I'm really disappointed that I do not have a shirt that says Mandy's Meats.
It's going to have to happen now. It's going to have to be one of those Ringer 80s shirts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like camp shirts.
I'll wear it.
Okay.
With a steak running Mandy's
Oh,
Meats.
no, it wasn't a steak. It was a...
It was the little...
sausage.
It was
it a sausage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course it was a sausage.
And everybody's like, wow, they're really weird. See, I mean, I am all about the weird things.
We have so many location jokes.
We do.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Anyway, if you want to hear some of those random jokes and stories, come have story time with us this weekend.
Yeah, come see us this weekend at the Central Kentucky Mystical Market, or you can come see us in July at Mystic Nights, or you can see us in August at Sacred Journey Market. There might be some other stuff sprinkled in there, but those are the main ones that we know of right now.
But we're doing readings this weekend too.
Yes, we're doing readings. Come get a reading. Come say hi. Come tell us
see
about
the guys.
Or you could also choose to actually have fun and stop by our table instead.
Whatever. Dustin spends so much time at our damn table. Whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
He does.
Come
he
ask.
rearranges our crystals.
I do. And the signs for them.
And the sun.
Or puts random crystals on your table.
Yeah.
Come ask me about nutsacks that cry in the forest at night. I'll tell you about them.
Okay.
It's a squonk.
Did you say grind the forest?
Cry in.
Cry.
They cry.
Like... Okay.
I mean, you're a squonk and grind.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry. We went a little like off.
We went on a
topic,
tangent. That's okay.
But
That happens with us a lot.
we do it all the time. Thank you for sticking around and listening to us talk all the
Randomness.
time. If you haven't already, make sure you follow our Triple Goddess Gifts on Facebook and Sacred Journey Market on Facebook. We do updates on there all the time. Most of y'all are probably following us because you get the messages. And I apologize ahead of time because usually after this ends, about 30 minutes after it ends, people start sending you messages saying that they got a message from Spirit. So I apologize ahead of time.
Did you look it up, Keith?
Oh, Lord.
Everyone look up a squonk. SQUONK.
Oh, it's a squonk.
Yeah.
Squonk.
Squonk.
So if you get DMs, I apologize if you want to mess with them and tell them whatever you want to tell them.
Yeah.
I try to catch them as they pop up, but they usually are like, what do you call it? Robo, whatever. Bots. They're usually bots, so they're really fast.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think of that, Keith. Of course you did.
Oh, yeah. He's in that group chat. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We love y'all, guys. Thank y'all for putting up with our shit every week.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be a little bit more out there normal next week. Today was a chemo day, and it's a long day. So when I get home, I walk in here, and I'm like, okay, let's go. So I give them readings. Okay. We love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
See you next week.